You might have, but I have a twist because I had this in my backpack. So this is my own. So we're going to pair this with this assignment because they're both A3. We're going to read this first, okay?
I have a question. Can you please get the story to, can you please read the book first, and then we can do this?
We will read the book second as a treat, and we'll read this first.
Are
you gonna answer that for me? Yes.
Are you gonna tell us when your birthday?
Maybe.
Please, now we were in our old classroom. We have to wait for you.
They asked for Bella, but I said
She should be on her way. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna read this. Yes.
It's Kelly's dad.
All right. Sit down.
Kelly's marathon.
Just put it back on the. All right. I will wait until you guys are all quiet, so I know you are ready.
Your first name's Kelly?
Yes. I will wait till you guys are ready and quiet, and I know your eyes are up here. Yes, Sammy. We are going to do a popcorn read. So you see how they're numbered by paragraphs for Lincoln? So it's going to be one paragraph per person. Sammy, you can start for us. Can we all be respectful, quiet, and listen to her and follow along?
We read a whole paragraph.
A whole
big paragraph.
Wait, we're gonna go by girl, boy, girl,
Only
boy.
6 people.
are.
We're reading only 6 people.
But guess what? We have a whole other book.
Oh, so us, we get to read that?
Maybe.
Nobody picked me.
Some people are just.
All right, we're going to do boy, girl. Sammy, you're going to start. I want to be able to hear Sammy from any part of the room, so I'm going to walk around, okay? Let's follow along because we have questions we have to answer on the back as well to make sure we understand what we're reading, okay? All right, Sammy, take it away.
4 and 7 years ago, you might have heard this famous phrase before. It's the first line of one of the greatest speeches in American history, the Gettysburg Address. On November 19, 1863, President Abraham Lincoln delivered the speech to honor soldiers who had died during a battle in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. That battle took place during the U.S. Civil War. In his speech, Lincoln spoke for less than 3 minutes, but we still remember his powerful words more than 150 years later.
Go ahead and take a bite. Samir, go ahead. Paragraph 2.
In a nation divided, the Civil War.
Really loud so I can hear you all the way over here.
A nation divided, the Civil War began in 1861. It was fought between the northern states, the Union, and the southern states, the
Confederacy.
Confederacy. The two sides disagreed over many issues, but slavery was the biggest. 11 southern states didn't want to give up slavery, so they seceded from the United States to form a new nation. The Union, led by President Lincoln, wanted to keep those states together as one nation.
Okay, pick a girl for chapter 3. 5 seconds. 5, 4. Go ahead.
By 1863, the Civil War had been
Raging.
raging for more than 2 years. The Union Army won the battle in Gettysburg. It was an important victory. The Union victory forced the Confederate Army back into the South, but victory came at a huge cost for both sides. Tens of thousands of soldiers lost their lives.
Go ahead and pick a boy for chapter 4.
Christopher.
A special speech.
In his speech, Lincoln spoke about why winning the war was so important for the Union. He talked about how the founding fathers had created a nation where people were free to choose their leaders, and how the nation must not be torn apart. Thank you, Bree.
Yep, you said.
He said that the government of the people, by the people, for the people shall not perish from their earth.
Quick quiz, you should know it. What does perish mean?
Perish means don't die, because it says right here.
Yeah, words to
perish,
know.
die.
Okay. Alright, let's pick a girl for chapter 5. That's raising their hand quietly.
I pick Kendra. Triplets. That's all.
Go ahead, Kendra.
The Civil War ended on April 9th, 1865, when the Confederacy surrendered. The nation was made whole once again. By December, slavery was outlawed in the U.S. Sadly, just days after the war ended, Lincoln was killed, but the message was of his famous speech lives on.
Lives on.
Kobe.
That last paragraph for Kobe.
Where?
The last paragraph, number 6. Oh, the final one.
We find meaning in the Gettysburg Address. Today, because it expressed values that people still hold dear, says civil. Expert Carolyn.
Look at
Janny.
I am actually going to read to you guys the actual Gettysburg Address
Yes.
and what Abe Lincoln said. You guys can come up here and sit around here as I read it. Quietly. You can sit at your desk. You don't have to come out. I'm going to show it to you guys.
Hey!
Are we all sitting? Who wants to sit?
Research Lane.
Alright, are we ready? I found it in my mom's library. How fun.
Your mom had a library?
She does.
Wait, you're starting it from the back. You're starting it from the
So
back.
I'm starting it from right here. This is what Abe Lincoln said. So I'm going to read it to you guys, okay? I'll let you guys look at it after once you finish your questions that we have to answer. So it says, this is the speech President Lincoln gave at the Gettysburg Address. Listen to the very first words that he says because it's similar to how we started our reading today. It says, 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition to all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that the nation may live. It is a long, fitting, and proper that we should do this.
I have a question.
Yes,
Did Abraham Lincoln have any child?
he did.
Children, not
He had one. That's actually in this book. If you read it,
Child.
you will see.
It's one boy.
All right, it says, but in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot concentrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here have consecrated it. For far above our poor power to add, have, or distract, the world will little note, nor long remember what we say here. But I can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here. Kobe,
I'm trying not to laugh.
do you want to go back at your desk?
No. You can't move.
Okay, let's be quiet then, okay? Be respectful of other people and listen. Alright. That for these honored dead, we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we were highly resolved that these dead shall not have died in vain. That this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by people, for the people shall not perish from this earth. Kobe, go back to your seat, please.
I know what perish means. It means die. And guess what? In the Bible it says, shall not perish but have eternal life.
Wow.
Why does? In the Bible. In the Bible it says, God sent his only son to die on the cross for his sin. Whoever disobeys God shall not perish but have eternal life.
Good memory. All right, let's go back to our seats and work on our questions. You can work on your questions in pairs. Once you are done, I will allow you to look over this book if you want.
I read the Bible too.
But only if you're finished.
I read the Bible too.
Just from the table. Thank you for asking.
Come here.
Are you able to? We'll go over it. Thank you. Gianna, how are you doing? Good. Close to your ankle? Yeah.
If I feel any problem, I could tell you and then you could send me back.
Okay, I'll do that.
Can we find a partner?
Yes, you can. A partner at your table. I know.
That's because he's working.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Work together. First one to see.
We will review the questions together, so make sure you're working diligently.
Do we have to do this?
Yes, you will have to do it to the best of your ability. We'll review it, okay? Yes, Kobe.
Can I work with Ben, Sammy, and Owen?
Nope, stay at your table. Everyone's staying at their table. Gianna, can I have you read?
President Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln. Look at this.
You're gonna work silently because you're gonna help her work on the questions together. She's prepared. Okay. Thank you. Can you work with Kai because he's right above from you, so you can stay in your seat right now?
We have to do number 6.
Okay.
Do we have to do number 6? Do we have to do number 6?
Yes.
What is wait, look at tomatoes. I just know his profile says personality sauce. Favorite fruit, ketchup. What is the purpose of love chasing you?
I want to work.
Then
Christopher?
just like
You
when
didn't work with
people
Christopher and Kai, you can work
mispronounce
with
their
Raven.
names. It's
Raven, C, and you can
That's cool.
No,
every time. Yeah, you go right here right now. It's in your thing. Go back to it. Look back to the story. Use the hints. Yes. It'll make you better student. And then when you go to college, your papers you want your teacher to say your paper's so good, I want you to say
I didn't say happy birthday. That's really hard. His birthday was like, birthday was, no, his birthday is on February 1st. His birthday, yeah, it was like 3 days ago. And I didn't say happy birthday to her. I mean him.
Oh, wait, you're this weird.
You're being lazy. Get to it.
No, Ben did one. Ben did one, Sammy did one, and I did all the rest.
Okay, I'll go see it in a minute. Lazy?
Lazy Ben. No, he's late. He's a lazy lady.
It says it in your story. It says why he gave the speech. It was something really more. What was the reason? You even answered
Copy after April 12th.
Lincoln is on the back on the story. Yeah. You're done?
Yes.
Okay, let me screenshot this
done.
really quick.
My mom was like, you serious? I finished it first.
Okay, we're gonna go over and review it. So go back to your spot.
So can we use the book?
I know.
So can we use the book? Can we do the
We'll
book?
go over it together. She gets the book first because she made it up first.
Wait, I got a second. I was just second.
Once she's done, I will choose who's next by who's being the best.
Wait, can we draw while we're waiting?
We're gonna go over it right now.
Oh, I wanted to draw.
I know. All right, Miss Dalton's class.
Happy birthday,
We're gonna review what these were. Let's do it together. Okay? You guys did great. So number 1, what does the question read? Read it to me, Ben, please. Number 1.
According to the Lincoln Prize, what was the main
So what was the main purpose? What do we think it was? A, B, or C? Maddie, can you read it?
Declare of Union victory in the Civil War.
Is that what we think it is? Do you
No.
What do you think it is, Owen?
C.
C. It is C. The main, if you look at the question, it says the main purpose. So yes, there was a war, but the purpose of the war was to officially outlaw slavery. So that would be C.
I knew it. No, I didn't.
All right. Can I have somebody read number 2 for me out loud? Go ahead.
Which is the most likely reason the author included a quote by George
Janie. All right. Go ahead, Jana. A? Do we think it's A?
No.
You were close. You're on the right track. Let's see. Jada, what do we think it is?
I think.
Go back and read the quote. It says, "We find meaning in the Gettysburg Address today because it expresses values that people still hold dear."
It's B. B.
Don't yell it all out. I just want one person. Sammy. D.
Yes.
All right, so it is D. let's read A.
On November 19th, 1863, President Abraham Lincoln delivers the speech to honor soldiers who had died during a battle in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
Because of the Civil War, that did happen. He did deliver a speech. Was it on that day? Let's look back.
Paragraph 1.
November 19, 1863. So I would say that's a cause. But do we think there's another cause? Was there another cause? I think there's more than one.
I got that one right. That was we got all of them right so far.
But there's another answer.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one has more than one. Samir, what's another cause?
B. The two sides disagreed on a lot of things or over a lot of issues, but slavery was the biggest.
Yes, but that's not necessarily a cause. A
It's
cause
C or D.
is something that was done. What do we think was another thing? D. Tens of thousands of soldiers lost their lives. Because of the Civil War. Lives were lost. All right, let's move on to number 4. Can I have Kobe read it out loud for me? Just the question for number 4.
I want to do the.
Just the question for me. Let's go.
What is the purpose of the selection a native between?
A nation divided. Who thinks we got that? Someone other than Owen and Ben.
Oh, come on.
Do it for us, Sammy.
And Samir, you answered already too. Somebody who hasn't answered.
Do it for us,
Sammy,
Sammy.
you answered already. No, she answered already. Somebody who hasn't answered.
She didn't answer.
You haven't answered?
She answered.
You have answered. All right, somebody who hasn't.
You just did.
You just read the.
No, I read the problem. I didn't answer. I didn't.
All right, let's hear the answer, Kobe.
It is B.
Yes!
Yeah.
It's B.
Oh, hey, number
All
5.
right, number 5. As it is used in paragraph 2, the phrase seceded means. What does seceded mean? We're using context clues, right, around it. What do we think it means?
Not a business.
Jason, what did you put for number 5?
C.
C. If you put C, you